Hello, welcome back to another grocery haul. So today is my food shop. I've been to Tesco. I also went to Aldi, but I can't fit it on the kitchen island. So I'm either going to add it to this one or do a separate Aldi one because I just got like barbecue foods and lots of meats at Aldi to get in the freezer for the month ahead. But I went to Tesco for the things that I wanted to get a bit of a bulk buy on. So I'm going to share with you this week's food shop. Now, believe it or not, this cost £110. I'm very cautious to say like my opinions and thoughts on this because I do know that the food prices are going up, and obviously, you know, it's I guess each to their own of what this amount of food should look like in terms of cost. But I actually think it's quite expensive. It actually should have been £133, and I saved £21 in total from the club card, like all of the club card prices. So if I had to pay £131, I probably would have cried. But I still think £110 is fairly, I don't know, it just feels like expensive. The only thing I did get that you're not seeing on here is this toilet roll down here. This is the Aldi haul, but the toilet roll there, which was a tenner. It is the, oh, I should not have done that. It's going to go on the floor. It is the Andrex 24 pack for a tenner. So, you know, technically the food cost £100. But let me share with you what I've got rather than rambling on the prices. So I got some pears. I needed to do a full fruit restock. Last week I was buying fruit from the farm shop. And it was tasty, it was delicious, but it was 3 times the price. So I wanted to kind of take advantage of some of the club card deals. So I got some pears. These were Aldi price matched. I can't find my receipt to tell you specific prices, but if I can remember off the top of my head, then I will tell you. You get 5 in start again. Let's start again. You get 5 pears in a bag here. And then I also got some bananas. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a bunch as well. And then I picked up 2 tins of this cheap tuna. I only really use tuna unless I'm making a butterbean and tuna bake, which I'm not going to in the next couple of weeks. I only really use tuna for sandwiches or wraps. So I don't actually buy the expensive brand, I just buy the cheap one. And this is a similar one to Aldi. This was 55p for a tin, and I got 2 tins just to kind of keep them in the cupboard because this week I had tuna and mayo sandwiches twice for lunch. So I used up both of the tins in the cupboard. So this is basically just to replace that. So I picked up some cheap tuna. I didn't get many treats because I'm planning on going to either Poundland or Home Bargains or something like that, and I'll pick up some bits there. But I did see these. They are the Fox's Crunch Creams in golden. They sound delicious. They were £1, so I got some of those for us. And then my husband absolutely loves this pizza. He gets really mad though because apparently you have to keep it, well, to be fair, he does say carry flat. But this pizza has been about 10,000 miles today. It has been in the car, it's been in the back seat. I've had my nephew in his car seat on the back seat with the pram in the boot, and my car's quite small, so my mum was sitting in the back with my nephew in his car seat, and that kind of takes up the space pretty much there. Then my sister was in the front, and the pram was in the boot with all of this bags, and my mum went shopping as well. You can just imagine what we look like. So this did not stay flat, I'm afraid, and it's not frozen because it's now 6 hours later. I'm finally home, and I need to get this straight in the freezer. So hopefully it still tastes nice. It's still, you know, kind of, I don't know, is nice, we'll see. But it was £4 for the Chicago Town stuffed crust loaded cheese pizza. In fact, what I am going to do is pause this haul and get that straight in the freezer, I think. Okay, so moving on, I also picked up 6 brioche buns. I did a bit of a restock for burgers at Aldi. So I wanted to make sure we had something to go in the burgers, or the burgers to go in the buns. So I got some of these brioche ones. My husband really likes the brioche ones. They're just the Saint Pierre one. They are very nice. So 6 of those. And then the bread item I picked up are these tortilla wraps. I've got a cooking video. I want to do something with those. Some of them, and then the others we'll just have for wraps because I found a new like fajita mix thing at Aldi, and I bought it, a frozen one, so I needed wraps for that. So some wraps. I think I did the bananas. Moving on to the fruit. Oh, I also got some Scotch eggs. I actually ended up with 6. I got 2 Scotch eggs because I just fancied them when I was there. And then in my bag, I think my mum brought 4 Scotch eggs. So mummy, when you watch this video, I've got you Scotch eggs. I'll try and get them to you before the date runs out. But yeah, I picked up 2 from Tesco. And then I also got some raspberries. I got 2 punnets of the raspberries. Especially trying to fight this cold, all I want is orange juice and fruit. That is the only thing that just kind of soothes my throat. I'm 2 weeks into this cold, guys. It's ridiculous. It's not shifting at all. So, yeah, I mean, I feel a lot better today. But I've not seen any kind of friends or family for 2 weeks. I didn't want to pass on the symptoms to them, especially like my nephew. He's only a few months old. But I do feel a lot better today. So I did go out of the house after 14 days. But yeah, I just want some fruit. So I got 2 punnets of the raspberries. I got some spring onion. And I also got some red grapes. I'm pretty sure this fruit won't last me until Tuesday. I actually have a job interview on Tuesday. So I'm going to go and get some more fruit for the week then, because I know this is not going to last. Well, not for me anyway, because that's just like gone in one sitting. So yeah, I got some grapes and I got 2 strawberries. This is me that opened them in the car by mistake. Like they fell out of the bag and it ripped. So that's going to be safe to eat and fine. So I picked up 2 of those. They're £3 on the club card and they look delicious. The weather is absolutely boiling right now. It's really hot, so I think we're in for a hot weekend. I also got some bacon. This is just a streaky, smoky bacon, and I want to just keep this in the freezer. And then I picked up some cheese strings. They are Aldi price matched. I got some tzatziki for my halloumi. I might even save, if there's enough, when I want to do that cooking recipe video and I want to use the other wraps for the fajita. If there's enough wraps, I'm going to use the halloumi and then get the tzatziki on it as well, and some cucumbers, some salads, some spring greens, that kind of thing. It'll be delicious. I also got some vine tomatoes because they were 69p at Tesco right now, which is a super good price for those. So I picked up those just pretty much to last for the weekend. And then I did a bit of a restock on cheese, a lot of cheese. I've not had this for a while. This is the Seriously Spreadable. I used to love this stuff, so I picked up some of that. I got 2 for £4 on the Gouda. I could have got maybe a mozzarella slice or some different cheese, but I figured we'll stick to the bagged mozzarella and then the sliced Gouda and then a block of red Leicester, and I think that will see us through. So I picked up 2 packs of the Gouda and I got 2 bags for £4 on the mozzarella. I only kind of buy this once a month, keep it in the fridge. When I run out, I don't restock it. It's one of them things. I tend to buy cheese, not in bulk, but I get it all at the start of the month for me, and then it will kind of last throughout the week. And then if I do end up needing some cheese, I'll just get a cheap one from Aldi towards the end of the month. But yeah, the mozzarella we only tend to buy once a month, so we've got 2 bags of that. 2 triangle things of this grana padano. This was literally £1.75. It's £2 and I think it's like £2.10 at Aldi or £2.7. It's a bit of a weird number. So it's cheaper than Aldi, and I was really impressed with that. So 2 blocks of that. We probably will need another block of that possibly, but 2 blocks should see us for a little while. And then 2 of the halloumi. We'll use 1 for a dinner, and then because I brought quite a bit of barbecue stuff, I possibly will do 1 with barbecue skewers. We can do some veggies. I do need to go and get some peppers. I missed out quite a bit of my list. I took my list with me, but we had a pushchair, a trolley, a sister, a nephew and a mum and me, and it was just, it was a lot going on, so I missed out quite a bit, but that's fine. So then I also picked up some of this Creamfields Red Leicester. This is a cheap cheese. We kind of grate this up and add it to dishes, pasta dishes, wraps, things like that. And then I also got 2 packs of the meat. I got some wafer thin roast chicken slices for some wraps. I wanted to do some pesto chicken slices and some cheese wraps, and kind of like tortilla wraps where you roll them up, slice them in half, stick them in the air fryer, they crisp up, they are delicious. And then the other meat is the cooked chicken. Oh, I brought cooked chicken twice. What am I doing today? I was meant to buy turkey, but there we go. We've got 2 lots of chicken and very short dates as well, which is great. I also got some mousses. I saw these. I've had these before. They were so nice, and I was just hungry when I went. So I picked up a Bon Maman mousse milk chocolate. I'm going to claim them for me. And then I got myself some Muller Corners. These are the strawberry and peach and apricot. So you get 3 of each flavour. They're on a club card price. They are delicious. Going on to one piece of meat. That's the only thing I picked up in terms of meat for this week from Tesco, because I do have a bag of meat just sitting there, all to go in the freezer pretty much. But this is a steak mince, the 5% fat from Tesco. I wanted to make some kind of hash brown casserole with like the minced beef, like ground it off and add a bit of seasoning. Put some hash browns on top, bit of cheese, get it in the oven. But I didn't get anything else for it. I forgot the hash browns. I think you have to use a cream of chicken soup. I forgot that as well. So I'll stick this in the freezer for now and I'll figure out a plan for that. I also got some of this Moroccan-inspired couscous. I actually made couscous for the first time the other day. I did a video on it as well, so that will be on the channel. If not now, it will be shortly. And it was nice. It was a little dry, I think, a little plain. Easy to make though, really easy. And as a side dish, it was actually all right with all of the stuff that was in it. It like kind of added to that flavour. But I want to learn how to make Moroccan-inspired couscous, because this at Marks and Spencer's is my favourite couscous. There is something so different. It just hits differently. It's so nice. So hopefully I get to try and make that. Now I've got couscous in the house, and I've actually got chickpeas, I've got cranberries, and I've got some of these apricots, because I brought all the stuff. I've just not got around to making it properly. So hopefully I'll get to make that soon. But for now, I've just got this Tesco one. My husband loves these cheesecake things, the strawberry and clotted cream. They're £2.50. So I got one of those for him. And then I was feeling a little bit greedy. So I've got the mousses, I've got the yogurts to myself, and now I've brought myself milk chocolate ganaches. I mean, I don't regret it, but they're £2.25 for two, and I picked up 2 boxes of them. They're delicious. I got some hot dogs just in case we fancied hot dogs at the weekend. I didn't get any buns because clearly I've had a bad day, but I do have hot dogs, so we're halfway there. I also got some clementine juice. I absolutely love this stuff. I've been drinking so much of it. I know it is bad for you. It's not the best. It's full of sugar, but it's been the only thing that really soothes the throat other than water. And I was getting a bit sick of water, like still drinking it, but a little bit sick of it. So I've been down in basically clementine juice the last 2 weeks, and like a orange and mango juice as well I had. Delicious. So I got 2 more of the clementine juices. So I'm trying to get this to last me 2 weeks. It's just me that drinks it. Hopefully it works. And then I also picked up some of this elderflower. It was £2.50. I'm a sucker for a club card promotion, and I saw this and I was like, yes, no, that's going to be delicious. So I brought this home with me. I like to add Fanta lemon to it, or some kind of lemonade, and have it as a fizzy drink. But especially with the heat wave that's about to arrive tomorrow, it's Friday today, should be Saturday heat wave according to the news. This, I think, is going to be delicious. Keep it in the fridge. Yum, yum. So I got some of that. And then I also, for £2, picked up some Ribena, because I've been adding that to the water and it's kind of getting the water to go down. And then the only other few things, I'm just going to go round this bag here. The only other, sorry for the mess as well. The kitchen is an absolute state, if you see it in the background. The only other thing is the corn on the cobs for my husband. He likes these in the air fryer with some butter, some microfiber cloths. Well, not necessarily butter, but once they've like roasted in the air fryer, he does like salt and pepper. Then he'll put butter on when they come out and it kind of melts, and he loves that as a side dish. I also got some microfiber cloths, just a 2-pack. I got some Dishmatics. I was totally out of those. I found the white lid toothpaste back in Tesco, which is good. £2.25. This has been out of, I don't know if it's been out of like stock or out of sale, but Home Bargains stopped doing it, and so is B&M, and I really couldn't find it. You can get the blue lid, but we prefer the white lid, so I finally got myself one of those again. I also got some cheap washing up liquid. I was looking for the fairy, but I saw this first, and it was literally less than £1, and it's just the rhubarb and rose. It's a decent enough size, 500ml, so I thought I'd take that one home. We'll try it. And then I picked up this. This is the new Desert Rose scent from Lenore. I've lost my sense of smell and pretty much taste for the last 2 weeks. I don't think it's COVID. I mean, I've not tested it, but I feel well in myself, like 14 days in. But yeah, my sense of smell has totally gone. It's been gone for 14 days. It's not come back at all. So it's slightly concerning that I haven't got a sense of smell, and it means I won't be able to smell this. I was asking my sister what she thought of the scent, but obviously I can't smell it. So picked up one of those for £4. Hopefully it smells nice. Got some wipes as well. These are just the Dettol wipes. They were £2.20, I want to say. And then 2 shower gels. We got the sweet rhubarb and raspberry and the tropical coconut and shea butter. These are both original sauces. I love original sauce anyway. It's really good. I think I don't know if it's like 100, well, it says 100% natural. I'm not saying it's like the best for your skin, because it might not be. There might be added stuff to this, but for our skin, we love it. It's really soft, and it doesn't seem to irritate like any kind of dry skin or anything like that. It's just a really decent shower gel, and it's always about £1. Sometimes they're a little more, but you can get like good deals on this. So I got 2 of those, and then I treated myself. You'll be shocked, I think, at the prices of these flowers. Well, hopefully. They are £3 for a hand-picked Sweet Williams bumper. And they've not come out yet because I got the ones that were closed bud, so it gives me more time to have them. But when in the store in Tesco, the ones that were out looked absolutely delightful. They looked gorgeous. So hopefully these look just as good. What I like to do is keep that little tray. I'm going to show you the mess now, so apologies. It's all messy. But that tray there, there's a little jug, white jug you can see. The flowers all sit in that, and then the fruit bowl sits next to it, and then like a jar of kind of chocolates or buttons or whatever. We always have apples and buttons because balance, right? But yeah, these will go in that, and it sits on this kitchen island once this is all put away. So maybe when I do the Aldi haul, you should see the flowers in the jar, and I'm sure it will look really pretty. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on about flowers, and yeah, I'm going to end the video here. I hope that you enjoyed seeing what I brought from Tesco for this week. I will do an Aldi video separate because I spent £58 at Aldi, so this came to 110 or 111, like 110 and some change, and then £58 at Aldi, so that takes my total up to 170. I have an £80 a week food budget, so technically I've got 150 left. Is that right? I think that's right. Might not be right, but it should be about 150 left, and that's got to last me for 3 weeks. But this is a bit of a restock, and all of that meat, I won't need to buy meat for the rest of the month. So that's how I'm going to do the shopping this month. I'm going to make the stretch of 150, stretch all the way through for 2 weeks after the end of next week. And then, yeah, we've got pretty much plenty. We've got loads of cheese. I've got a freezer full of vegetables. I don't buy fresh vegetables very often. I buy freezer vegetables, and we don't really have, we have probably vegetables twice a week with dinner. So we don't really have too many vegetables in my meals, which you probably see on the meals of the week. So I don't need any vegetables at all. A freezer full of them, and I seem to have quite a lot in the cupboard as well, so I'm pretty much stocked up. But anyway, I'm going to go. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed seeing what I brought. If you want to see the Aldi grocery haul and you've never watched me before, then if you hit subscribe, you can see the Aldi one coming up in the next couple of days after this one goes up. Enjoy the weekend, enjoy the sunshine, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.